Alright guys, so my major goal for this particular show is just to talk about people that live in Paris. When you live in France, especially the people that live in Paris, if you know you live in Paris and you are kind of getting it difficult to get a job, you understand my point? You are kind of getting difficult to get a job and you live in Paris, in France. I am making this video for you guys to have the opportunity to, you know, like, drop your contacts under this comment section, so that most of my people, most of the guys and the association that are always getting in touch with me and my colleagues about opportunity for people that are ready to work. So if you are one of those guys that are getting it difficult, finding it difficult to get it out there direct with those people, so I will advise you to go to the comment section and drop your contacts, as well as you drop like your profession, your contact and your profession. So this is my profession and this is my contact, and I live in so city. So you don't need to drop the copy of your document, nothing like that. I'm not saying that, just your contact and your basic information like that, to know where you live and to know your profession, your skill, whatever you have to work with. So that's for that, because I've made this video on my other platforms, but it has not gone to major people, especially in the city of Paris here. Mostly about the other ones I was talking about, the people that was actually looking for a daily side hustles in Italy. That one was for those people that live in Italy. But this particular one, I'm telling you about the people that live in France, in Paris, because we are aware that there are so many people out there that are getting it difficult to find a job in France. Even when they are documented, they have the document to work. But what I will advise you guys first and very important is that no matter the city you are, no matter the country you are, it is very important. I repeat, this is very important. You have to note it. Even if you are documented with a 00 document that doesn't has an expiring date, the most important thing for you to secure your seat, to secure your stay, to secure your position, to secure whatsoever you have to do in that foreign land, the most important thing for you is to get the language first. Very important. No matter where you are, no matter where you live, no matter where you find yourself, as long as you find out that you are no longer in your mother's dialect, you no longer speak your common language in that environment, the first and the most important thing for you to get out in that place, and as long as you are willing to live, you are willing to work with that, you know, so you just have to do it. It's compulsory. That is the basic thing, the most important thing you have to get first. You have to get that first, because that language barrier is a very big problem, very big problem for each and every immigrant out there. It's a very big problem for those who are not willing to learn, for those who are not ready to change, because it's only that change that matters. Because most of us knows how important this is, but because of one or two things, we are trying to jump over things and meet up some other things that are not actually necessary to us. But because of that, we forget our basic things that will even lead us to tomorrow. So guys, I'm using this opportunity to tell you guys out there that even when you are documented, even when you are looking for a document in a foreign country, you are looking for a job in a foreign country, you want to work in a foreign country, you are a foreigner, you are an immigrant, you are a stranger, I don't know how to put it, but as long as where you are is not a place that they speak your normal language, and you are now staying in this position, you are now staying in this country, the most important thing and the most precious thing to you, the most important thing I may bet you is for you to get the language of that place and get the traditions. So you have to know their tradition, you have to know how they live, you have to know the language, you have to know how to communicate. So this is very, very important, because it's becoming too much for people in Europe. Yeah, because here in Europe is getting out of hands. You can see so many people, they are even documented, they cannot even speak, they can't speak, they can't communicate, they are not ready to learn. They just, which is the major problem, is that most of them were having that opportunity to learn this language, because when you arrive in most of those foreign countries, the first thing they do is to put you in a school, in a language school, where you'll be able to learn that language and be able to communicate with the citizens of that country. But many of us will just miss the opportunity as early arrival, because most time we don't even wait to get those things right. We just keep on chasing after money, chasing after material things, you know. So many, for those of us that have been leaving those things behind, please, I beg you guys out there, please, language is very, very important in any country you are. It is very, very important. It's the key that will hold you no matter what you are trying to do. That is the basic key that you are going, that is the foundation you are going to hold in that country. That is the foundation that is going to keep you strong in that country. So that's, even when you are trying to work, that is the foundation that will keep you strong in your working place. Just imagine you don't speak language and you are going for a training for a job. How will you communicate? How will you even be able to know the names of the tools of your job? So it's very obvious that many people don't get this straight. So guys, I beg you guys out there, please learn the language, and please let me remind you, if we can drop that pride, this thing that I'm telling you guys is very, very easy and is very, very achievable. Language is very simple. When you are focused and you are ready to learn it, it is very, very simple. I tell you that it's very, 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 very simple. So guys, let's try and do this. Let's drop the pride. Let's drop the pride and focus on the major things that are actually out there. Even most of those things, they are free. They are just free to get. Yes, in any country you are, I will bet with you that language school for you as a foreigner is free of charge. You and I know that. So it is we that are not just ready, we are not willing to do it. So please guys, let's go back there. For those of us that have not been able to learn the language of a foreign country that where we are living, please guys, go back to school, go back to wherever you will be able to learn. Please make sure you get this straight and make sure you are able to cope with the benefits that will come after it. Because when you are able to learn this language, I bet you and I guarantee you there are so much benefits that you will be getting from the society or the country that you are living, where you were supposed to be a foreigner, that you were supposed to be acting and hiding because of little language barrier. Just imagine they send you a letter, you'll be looking for a social worker that will read a letter for you. Common letter. These are the things, these are the basic things these are the basic reasons why when you came early to that country, they have to take you to a normal school where you will be able to study the language for free, so that those stress will be less for the government of that country and even you yourself. But we will just run away and abandon the school section of it and be chasing after material things. Please guys, let us drop the pride and focus on language in wherever country that we are living, so that we'll be able to communicate with the citizens of that country. We'll be able to work in a very good environment in that country, because when you can speak the language very well, you will have so many opportunities that will be coming to your ways. But because you cannot speak that language, you are missing a lot, bro. You are missing a lot, dear sisters. You are missing a lot, dear brothers. So guys, please, no matter what country you are, try to focus on the language first. Be very, very smart about that. This is not a joke. This is just an important information which so many people have never remembered to talk about. Everybody have to talk so many things, but this very particular one, I don't see many people talking about this. So I have to get this straight to you guys out there, to let you guys know that language is very, 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 very important. Even if you are a professor from your country and you are being transferred to another country to go and work in a work that will take you a stay, that means you are staying in that place and you will be working with them in another foreign country. Once you are getting there, the language will become a barrier to you. That's to say, before they can even make a transfer of such person for an international mission, you have to be somebody that have already studied the language of that other country in your homeland before you can be able to be transferred to come and work in a foreign country. So guys, for those of us that have this opportunity to live in a foreign country, how can you live in the foreign country for 10, 20, 15 years, 30 years, then you back to your fucking country, for your dear country again, then you will not be able to speak the language of where you have lived for so many years. So guys, this is not good at all. So please guys, let us use this opportunity to learn and achieve all the benefits that are alongside with every language in every country. Because for you and for everyone out there, we all know that for those of us that be able to catch up with those language of every foreign country, they are always benefiting from it. So don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody tell you that language is not important. Don't let anybody tell you that education is a scam. Don't let anybody tell you that college is a scam. Those kind of stuff. No. For so many of us that are not be able to meet up with those languages here, I can also tell you that we have a large number that have this poor educational background from home. So because of that, you guys understand what I'm saying. So but it doesn't mean that you have to go to school before you can be able to speak the language here. So many of us here study those languages just out of communicating with other people outside, in your working place, in your just normal like that. So you can get this when you are serious to do it. The only thing you need to do is just drop that pride. If you can drop that pride, then you can do this. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure you share this with your loved ones and family so that this information will get to everyone out there. Thank you guys. Ciao. Peace out.